New week, short run today because yesterday was long and because today I was tired and the weather was hot and muggy and steamy, although it's not as bad now. But right into it. This week I was inspired by a blog post. I really like this. It was written up about parenting, but I think it's worth considering for all of us. And the description in it was this parent each night at dinner has the same conversation with their children, and they ask them every day, what did you do today that was kind? And what did you do today that was brave? And what did you do today where you failed? And these are great questions, not just to ask our children, but to ask ourselves. What did we do that was kind? What did we do that was brave? And what did we do where we failed? That last one, of course, not to try to crush our spirits, but to remind us that we need to take risks. We need to be willing to fail in order to learn, and in order to remember that when we do fail, we can get up and move along. 3 questions that are worth asking. What I'm going to look at this week. Questions worth asking. The sun is out now, but earlier today, through most of the afternoon, it was raining. First time in many months here in the Inland Empire and the Coachella Valley. Now it's just humid, so it was still less than ideal running, but not bad. And I'm happy to run while it's still daylight. So the 3 questions asked yesterday came from a blog post that was aimed at directing those questions mainly at kids, but I thought they were worth asking of ourselves, but especially when you're bringing up that kind of question with kids. If you do it every day, that's a great idea, but I was afraid that could also lead to an increased solipsism, that self-focus, that egocentricity that we are all too subject to. So I think it's just as important. Today's questions for Tuesday are, number 1, who else did you see being brave today? Who did you see being kind? And who did you see failing, but learning from their mistakes or coming back from them, which are both successes in themselves? 3 questions that I think pair with yesterday's perfectly and are well worth asking. Hey look, a rainbow. It's a little rainbow, but it's a rainbow. So yes, there was a rainbow out yesterday. Not much of a rainbow, just sort of a rain line segment maybe, but still a perfect introduction to today's question, which is this: what natural phenomenon have you wondered at or about today? That's your question for today. Okay. You've thought about which natural phenomenon has left you in wonder or left you wondering. Naturally, what man-made technology or woman-made technology have you thought about today and asked yourself, where would I be without this? The internet's a biggie. Vaccines. I hope I have no vaxxers in my watchers, my viewers. Anyway, yeah. Along with natural phenomena, what have men and women done and created that leaves you breathless and in wonder? Halfway through a 10K, gotta finish. It's Friday and I'm running late. So the question for today: who did you connect with today in a meaningful way? Gotta run. Saturday, and it was a day of yard work, so I ran very late. But question for Saturday: who did you connect with today on a deep and meaningful level? Or who could you have connected with today? Why didn't you? Can you do it tomorrow? Think about that. It's a question worth asking. Okay, long run Sunday, a little bit short, 11.5 miles, less than the last couple weeks, and I still ran out of gas after 2 hours. But it's a longer than usual run. It's double digit distance, so okay. And my last question for this week's Questions Worth Asking is, what did you do today to live your life more creatively? Whether you're in your professional, your work life, your career, or your avocational life, your life away from the job, life at home, life with your family and friends. What did you do, what could you do to live life more creatively? A question worth asking. Till next week, or the next time we talk, don't forget to be awesome, and I will talk to you again soon, hopefully.